I was a selfish in my marriage. I've been divorced now almost 4 years, but I was married to my ex-husband 16 years and with him 18 years. And again, I was a selfish. Nothing was ever good enough. I took him for granted.
Oh my God. What man deserves this type of treatment? What good man deserves this type of treatment from his wife? Comment your thoughts under this video. Now, I can tell you guys, as a divorced man, I experienced this as well. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is welcome you guys to another episode of Wall Watch, where we see how women respond to hitting the wall. Now, my question is, why is she doing this, or why did this happen? But the most important question is, what can you learn from this situation? So let's get into it. Wait, before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Bertrand, and I am the coolest dude on the planet. Let's get into it. Here we go.
I was a selfish in my marriage. I've been divorced now almost 4 years, but I was married to my ex-husband 16 years and with him 18 years. And again, I was a selfish. Nothing was ever good enough. I took him for granted. He seriously rolled out the red carpet for me. He was sweet, kind, generous. He told me how much he loved me 5 times a day. He told me how beautiful I was every day. If he'd wake me up in the morning, because he knows I love massages, wake me up rubbing my shoulders. He'd rub my feet every evening while we were watching TV. If I said, for example, oh, I'm craving a Dr. Pepper, he'd be like, okay, let me go to the corner store and get it. He adored me. He was amazing. Like, on paper, it's what every girl wants. Seriously. And
On paper or in reality? Like, everything she just said is what most men do for the woman that he's absolutely in love with. And this does not happen often, meaning most men have a woman that has his heart. And after that woman, the majority of women never get that close. But let's continue.
yeah, I took it for granted. And now I lost that, right? And I carried a lot of guilt because I caused it. That's my biggest regret in life, is not saving, the whole family aspect. The grass is not always greener on the other side, ladies. It's not. I'm good now. I feel great. And
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. First of all, we have to give this woman credit for being accountable, right? She ruined her life. She ruined her marriage, and she's taking accountability for it. What? Oh my God. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, the sucky part is it took 4 years after a divorce for her to realize this. But let's continue. Before I get into my talk, let's finish this out.
he's super happy with his girlfriend. And honestly, I could not be happier for him, because he deserved to be loved and cared about and respected, as he should have always been. So I'm so happy that he's happy. Anyways, what I'm saying, ladies, the grass is not greener on the other side. If you have a good guy, take care of him. Take care of him. Trust me, there's nothing good out in these streets. He seriously set the bar. He set the bar. And ultimately, what I always wanted, I had all along. So we have good right in front of us, and we don't know how to take care of it.
I don't think just being a good man is enough.
First of all, I want to say this is one of the best half-hearted accountability situations that I've seen in a long time. The reason why I'm calling this half-hearted is for a few reasons. One, she talked about the streets being trash. Now, the reason why I get triggered when I hear a woman say that the streets are trash or that dating is trash is because, one, women are realizing that they have to start the whole dating and mating process all over, meaning they don't realize how hard it was for them to find that special mate or special personal slave in the first place. That's number one. Number two is she's realizing this after dating and dealing with so many different guys, to the point to where she's experiencing dating damage and dater's fatigue, meaning she's getting tired of dating. She's getting tired of dealing with different guys. But the problem is she's dealt with so many different guys that she has a lot of comparisons in her mind. Now, the biggest comparison is that to her husband, right? This is showing me that she has not learned her lesson, and she's going to make the same mistake again. Why? Because now the bar is her husband, which means even if she comes across a good man, right, he has to be as good as her husband or her now ex-husband, which means she's not going to appreciate what that man did for her in the first place. Now, again, this is definitely good advice. The grass is not always greener, and you need to make sure you take care of your man. But listening to her, did you guys hear that she's going to be taking care of the next man? Right? Think about it. The next man up is going to have to deal with all of her mistakes. The next man up is going to have to deal with how she ruined a relationship, not how a relationship was ruined by another man, but how she did it. Again, I'm okay with her half-hearted ass accountability situation here, because a lot of women don't even take this route. So I'm giving this woman credit, because this is a beautiful thing to see and to hear. But listening to her, it sounds like she has the same exact attitude that got her into that situation in the first place. What is the solution to her problem? The solution to her problem is to put the man first. This was the issue that she had with her ex-husband. Think about if she would have put her ex-husband first and her ex-husband is putting her first. What type of lifestyle would she have? How much happier, healthier would she actually be? Ladies, I'm gonna tell you guys this, because I know I have some ladies that watch this channel. This woman is trying to jump back to the front of the line. I think that the women should be mad at a woman like this, because I always bring up the fact that there's more women on this planet than there are men. So the fact that she ended a relationship and then is trying to jump back to the front of the line, it means she's cutting a lot of women who actually deserve to be wives. She had her opportunity. She said she was with a man for 18 years. Here I round up. That's 20 years, right? 16 years? That's pretty close to 20. Think about how long you've been with anybody in your entire life outside of family. That was her person. That was her person. So now when a guy like me comes along and I hear, oh, I'm looking for my person, you had your person and you disrespected them. And she's showing she's going to disrespect the next man because she is not going to appreciate him. She is going to be trying to find her ex-husband in the next guy. The issue is she really over her ex-husband? Or is she mad that he actually has another woman and that woman is getting the treatment that she used to get? Meanwhile, she wants other guys to give her that type of treatment, and she's figuring out guys are not going to do that. And let me say again, the reason I believe she's going to get another chance is because she has a BBL. I mean, it looks like she has a BBL. Right. I'm just looking at her, there's a few things when it comes to older women that I do notice. Like a woman who's over the age of 35, if she doesn't have gray hairs, she's BSing you, because gray hairs start to pop in, like late 20s. Right. So yeah, if you don't have no gray hairs in your 40s and your 50s, the reason why this happened was because this man loved her so much. Now, again, the issue that she's going to have and that most women are going to have is, what does a good man even look like? Right? Because from what she described, most women would look at that guy as boring, corny, or a guy who's just trying too hard, meaning they're going to easily overlook that guy, or they'll get fooled by the guy who talks a really good game. There are 3 things that I say are rare, and now I'm figuring out that there's actually 4 things. The first thing is attraction. Actually finding somebody that you're attracted to is extremely rare. Yes, there are attractive people in the world, but once you see them without their costume on, once they talk and they speak and you get to spend some time with them, there are very few people that hold up the attraction level. Next is being rich, famous, and wealthy. The majority of women want a man that is well known, and has a whole lot of money. In fact, women think that the majority of men have unlimited amount of money. This is why you keep hearing men bring up the stats as far as if you make 100,000, what percentage you're in. You're in the top, what, 10, 15% of people, meaning 85% of people don't make 100,000. That being said, the next thing that is rare is commitment. Commitment itself. A person who wants to be committed and is committed to being committed, that is extremely rare, especially in today's time, because to get sex on a consistent basis, marriage is no longer required. And then the fourth thing, this is the thing that should have probably been number one, but that's sex. Having sex with somebody you actually enjoy having sex with. So you got those things that are extremely rare. Now think about a woman's list. So with all this being said, I love the fact that this woman took some accountability for ruining her life. I really do, because I always tell my son, in order for you to level up, where you have to start is with being honest with yourself. When you're honest with yourself, it's extremely easy to level up. But you know what? I got a question for you guys. What do you think? Do I not know what I'm talking about? Or have you experienced this and you share a similar experience? Remember, comment your thoughts under this video. Also, thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel for more confidence and clarity, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.